Okay, everybody, here's another update. Um, this is my Voodofx light kit for the 18-inch Jupiter 2. I picked up from Voodofx back in 2011. Had the light kit for quite a while now, and it's got a nice layout of what you have to do to make the uh, driver boards light up. Right here is a nice diagram of the board and how everything mounts on it. Really nice detail. Flip the page here. It shows you a nice layout of the floor of the Jupiter 2. Up above, it shows you how to assemble your LEDs. Here it shows certain areas of the ship and where the LEDs go. Right here it's a 4.8 millimeter yellow. Up above is red that goes back here. Shows you the picture in the rear and how to set it up. The floor on the Jupiter 2 near the elevator. I think it's the elevator and the steps to go down to the second level of the ship. Over here it shows you it takes 4.8 millimeter warm white for the freezing tubes. Also blue, 3 millimeter and 4. It shows you the console in the front and the lighting that goes in there. According to the layout here, it's green, yellow, and green for the console in the front of the Jupiter 2. Next page, it shows you how to cut holes into certain parts of the ship to light the I think it's the landing bays of the Jupiter 2. Shows you another couple pictures here of the main floor and near the freezing tubes. Another layout of the bottom of the floor and where you have to lay the fusion material. Here it shows the main console lights and the other lights around the ship for the freezing tube and elevator and the rest parts of the ship. On this page it shows you the diagram of the main console, where the lights should go. Pretty nice layout. Rear panel here, and then how it looks in the front when it's finished. Down here the same thing for the back panels for around the freezing tubes and the diffusion paper, but the diffusion material here that goes behind these walls, and then that shows you what effect it will look like after it's lit up. And then on the final page it just shows you the top that goes up above on the Jupiter 2 and where the lighting goes. And I think it comes with a pretty decent instruction manual to show you how to install everything. And so far so good. I've done the first board and I have some LEDs on it, and I'll show that in the next film. And everybody have a good day. Okay everybody, here's an update on my Jupiter 2 that I've been working on and off for over 2 years. Good example, this is the VOODOOFX light kit for the Jupiter 2. I picked this back up in 2011. That just goes to show you how long I've been on and off working with this kit. It comes with two boards. Wire for the boards and the LEDs, like fusion plastic for parts of the interior of the ship. I also have back here 28 gauge wire, which I may use in other kits on top of using magnetic wire. This here is that some kind of diffusion that goes in the rear of the freezing tubes to diffuse the lighting panels in the back. I'll probably use this and see the effect that it gives. Here is all the LEDs that come with it. Blue, warm white, reds, yellows, greens, warm white, ranging from 4.5 millimeter to 3 millimeter, 4.8 millimeter, 5 millimeter, and over here, I'll turn the overhead light off. I already have a board finished with the resistors on it and all the different color LEDs that come with the Jupiter 2. You got reds, whites, blues, greens, yellows, and I don't know if it's going to do a really good job with this camcorder I have, but you get the idea. Let me try it again with the light off. I don't know, it's looking pretty bad, so I'll just back off, turn the overhead light back on. That's just all running off a 9-volt battery for the board. This will go into the 18-inch Jupiter 2, which I'm going to start working on again. And that's the update now for the VOODOOFX light kit for the Jupiter 2. And everybody have a good day. Okay everybody, here's a eagle eye view of the board for the Jupiter 2. Maybe you can get a good look at the colors on the board and for the ship. I think it looks pretty cool. One thing I forgot to mention about the board here is that I have all these open slots that go all the way around the board for more LEDs. I think that the total is 24. I would say 22 LEDs that will run off this board. That's quite a bit for one board to light the Jupiter 2. I figured zoom in on this board, and I don't know what the quality it's going to look like. I won't know that until I get it on my computer. But I figured I would just give an eagle eye view of the board and film it, see how it turns out. And everybody have a good day.